Okay, thank you.
Okay, Michael, thank you very much. Let me go to beauty with brains after, then I'll come back and ask the other Michael question. Beauty with brains, go ahead. Beauty, we can't hear you. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
I kind of see how where Mr. Michael Ejiofor is coming from. When you look at the case, Mr. Jackson, Sunday Jackson, they stated that he's a Christian farmer. Okay, the judge is, I think the name is Fatima. And then when you go further, you find out that the CAN, Christian Association of Nigeria, they try to get involved in his case. So when you look at all that, you can see why people are saying he's Christian versus Muslim tag. But I don't know where the person that was killed, where he's from, or whether he's a Christian or, I mean, if he's a Christian or he's a Muslim. But however, even with all that, I still maintain that had it been that this man were a good defense attorney, maybe all these factors, Kwana, I got better in place. But knowing Nigeria as Nigeria, let's not also rule out what Mr. Michael Ejiofor is also saying. Muamakwebe, the other Michael, is coming from, because all them were good defense attorney. We won't be talking about this right now. And let me give you an example. In the United States, right? And we case Madugenwe. Let's say you're a black person and you black American and you have a case. If that case didn't involve whereby can use the word a white person, okay? Let me just use that term. A white person involved. Most times you see that Agagwa the person to hire an attorney with a white person, a powerful attorney with a white person to represent them. And sometimes you'll be amazed that that will work on a higher white person to represent. So that's a typical example. Now, I'm not stating that this thing now is in every case. No, and when we call it black attorneys, they're very, very powerful. Nahandokwa case, the case guy, even with no matter the level of offense. But what I'm trying to say is that we have to also consider what Mr. Ejiofor is saying, because when you read the case for these things that I listed, you also see why people are saying maybe or because the guy is a Christian. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Let me go to Michael Ejiofor. Michael Ejiofor, could this be the case of IPOB leader? Because if we are to look back, the IPOB leader is supposed to appear in court, but few weeks before his court appearance, the Nigerian military went to his father's place and attacked him, according to their testimony. Could this case be the same as what happened or what transpired between Jackson and Abdul somebody? Michael Ejiofor.
Oh, thank you, my moderator. Honestly, you have said it all. When it comes to people that has been set aside for elimination, everything can be applied to make sure that those people are being eliminated. It is exactly what I'm talking to you. Now, somebody who has a case on the 17th that's supposed to appear before the High Court on the 17th. What is the military doing in his house on the 14th that resulted into him escaping because he wanted to save his life? This is exactly what happened. Assuming that he stayed back and mobilized boys to attack the military, then they will say that he killed military. Therefore, he is now being charged for murder or being charged for whatever, as they always like to tag it. But he left, and that's why Nigerian government is being handicapped over his case up till now. Because if he has reacted, the Nigerian government would have seen an avenue to make sure that they nail him, because they will say that he's a murderer, that he murdered military men that came to secure him, because that's what they will use to monitor the area of his habitation. But that is not their main mission. Their main mission is to come and eliminate him. But when he escaped, they were surprised of his escape. So now, tell me, today, do they have any case against him? The answer is no. They don't have any case against him. All judges are running away from his cases because they know that they have no case against him. Because all the avenue they tried to establish a case against him was fruitless, was futile. It was not, they did not succeed in it because of how God wanted it to be. Now, on the side of Jackson, if Jackson has been killed, would they condemn that Fulani man that took his cows to his farm? The answer is no. They will just tag it as a clash between farmers and herdsmen, and they will release the man because of that. What I said is a sentimental arrangement, that they know what they're doing. But my fellow Michael that is saying that let us leave Fulani out of this, he don't know what Nigeria represent, because if he knows, he would have understood from now. Since then, he was supposed to understand that we are not welcome. The Christians are not welcome in Nigeria, and precisely Igbos are not welcome in Nigeria. He wouldn't have been saying all these things that he's saying. That's why I would have wanted to ask if he has a lien, a kind of relationship on the side of Fulani that makes him to defend those Fulanis. But let me not go it that way. But the only thing is that this
Okay,
case is
Michael.
sentimental.
Michael, okay, yeah, let's not repeat. It's sentimental. We understand. Before I go to the other Michael, Michael Ejiofor, you said something. I want you to use just a minute to tell us what Nigeria represent, and use another a minute, just 2 minutes. You will use a minute to tell us what Nigeria represent, because you said the other Michael don't know what Nigeria represents. And use another a minute to tell us what happened. The army just went to Nnamdi Kanu's place and start shooting people, or what actually happened. Start from what Nigeria represents, please.
Nigerian represent fraud. Nigerian represent, what will I call it? Nigerian represent fraud. Nigerian represent non assistance on somebody who is in danger. Nigerian represent all I don't know what else I will put it, but Nigerian represent fraud. That's the only thing I want to tell you, because all of them, even including me and all of them, but we are here to debunk all to tell them that we have seen the light and we must live with the light. Nigeria is not a country. Nigeria is not a country. So Nigeria represents fraud. Everything about Nigeria is fraud. There is nothing good about Nigeria. So that's what I want to say. Thank you.
Okay, the other question. The other question, please. The other question, Michael, I ask you what happened? The military people just moved into the leader of IPOB's house and started shooting people. Is that what happened?
Exactly. They know he has a case on the 17th of September 2014, but they did not wait. They struck because they believe, because in as much as Nigerian government is a fraudulent country, knows that he has no case to answer. But for them to eliminate him so that those particular thing that he has in mind will not come to limelight. That's why they went before the time he's supposed to appear before the court to eliminate him, so that there will be no any answer or whatever. There is nobody will defend whatever, that if they eliminate him, the issue of what he's looking for will be dead. That's the reason why they went to his house. So Nigeria is a fraud, like I said. So they went there to eliminate him so that he will not stand firmly on that particular thing, because they know that they have no case against him. Thank you very much.
Okay, so in other words, they went there out of fear because they knew that the IPOB leader will win them hands down in their own court. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. Affirmatively. That is what they went there out of fear, because they know that if Nnamdi Kanu defeat the federal government of Nigeria, Biafra will be installed, because they will have no other argument to give that why Biafra will not be installed. That's the reason. And they don't want it to come to limelight. If you listen to what Gowon said, he said that if he knows that Igbos can fight against themselves, he don't need to spend money to make sure that to fight the war, that he would have used Igbos and give them money to block Ojukwu from getting into Biafra, declaring Biafra. So that is it. They have monitored us very well, and they know our weaknesses, and that's why they're using it. And that's what they are always doing. In Nnamdi Kanu, what they did, they wanted to use people against him, the Igbos against him. But unfortunately, it did not work. Then the best result is to go and assassinate him so that he will not come to the court and disgrace Nigerians. That is the thing.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Michael. Let's go to the other Michael. Michael, please take the mic and talk to us.
Hey, Kinga, it looks on this platform tonight, it's going to be a very long night. I see somebody, I've never met this young man on this platform before, to the best of my knowledge. But anyway, I'm just laughing,
No,
hearing what
he is always here. He used to come.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm just laughing, listening to what I'm hearing from him. Nigeria is a fraud. Nnamdi Kanu, military came to kill Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu, they did not succeed. So in all your wisdom, my man, the Nigerian military will plan to come and kill Nnamdi Kanu and he will escape it. Ojo Maduekwe did not escape it. Kudrat Abiola and Co did not escape it. But to make the long story short, he is now within, they arrested him. They didn't kill him yet. He's still coming to court. He's the one dodging his court, not the Nigerian government. In fact, now the Nigerian government are ready to say no to his nonsense. The judicial system, not the Nigerian government. He's going through the Nigerian government. And for your information, go and ask your members, so if you're part of them, what happened the day the military came to Nnamdi Kanu's house. The military had no business going to his house. They had no plan. They were on their own. They were first attacked by your people. You understand? Before the military responded. And if they have come to kill him, they would have done that. They've seen him move from place to place. If it was state-sponsored killing, they would have taken him as he's a rat. They would take him out like a rat that he is. So don't be giving yourself that hallucination and then brand it Igbo people being marginalized, you go to court, they do this, they do that. The case that brought about this topic happened in Adamawa. You know how many kilometers from Adamawa to Alibo? Between two people, supposedly from the same state, not an Igbo person. So because you could not coin it an Igbo person, you try to find a way to coin it Christian person. These are two brothers like me. If I have a Muslim person in my family or within my community, if we have problem, I will coin it because it's a Muslim person. Those things don't fly. There could be little bigotry there and there, but those people should not be making this kind of thing like a topic. Nnamdi Kanu has nobody to defeat but himself. He should be bold enough to stand trial. Don't try to tell yourself that nobody has the Nigerian court. You know they will defeat Nigerian court. If you defeat Nigerian court, he will give Judge Biafra. Come on, man. How do you guys reason? How do you guys reason? He's coming to court. Let him defend you say it's the judge. The judge. You say there are many judges are running away from the case. That will show the level of your intellect. Because of that nonsense, you people purported and posted on Facebook that John Cho said he will not handle the case. They gave it to him. Come on. And people like you believed it. Who is John Soho? Do you know who John Soho is? He's the same guy he accused in the court. He's not saying he doesn't want to handle his case. Blah, blah, blah. People concoct some certain things and you spread it among yourself in your cocoon and you think everybody is being deceived by those things. My brother doesn't work that way. That guy, Nnamdi Kanu, is a terrorist. He has a case to stand, and that case, he must stand it. If he's found guilty, don't say it's Fulani judgment or Muslim Christian judgment. He has nothing to do with Muslim Christian judgment because Nnamdi Kanu's terrorism has killed more Christians than it ever killed more Muslims or Fulanis. His terrorism killed us more in Igbo land as Igbos, as Christians, much more than it has ever killed Fulani people or Muslims per se. So don't be selling us those. I thought at this level, you guys have understood that people know what people are doing and they're praying for the repose of the soul of the man if he dies there. And stop giving us this babadash. I end my submission here, please. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Michael. Let me go to Beauty with Brains. Beauty with Brains.
I have a question from Mr. Michael, the last speaker. Mr. Michael, what happened that day? Why did the military, why did they go to his house that day? And also, they said, I saw where they were celebrating that they have reassigned his case to another judge. Are you aware of that? Thank you.
Yes, I'll start with the last question. Yes, the case has been reassigned by another judge, but by the Chief Justice of the Federation. But the name of the judge is not yet known. They themselves have a publication that they are spreading, which the court has come to say is a pure lie. That John Soho wrote some things that he doesn't want to handle Nnamdi Kanu's case. So that he wants to, they brought him back. You know, all the jaggash, right. But that one is false publication. But what is true is that the case has been reassigned to another judge to handle the case. That is a fact. And that is the truth. Then, coming to what happened that you asked on that September date of Nnamdi Kanu's house, the military have what they call Operation Python dance. They were driving around southeast on their way, passing a place supposedly to be leading to Nnamdi Kanu's house. a road that has nothing to do. It's a road, the house is by the side. Because now the car is there, his boys refuse the military passage of that major road. You know how they hang around the places that he is. They refuse the military that were passing the passage. Started hauling stones and stuff like that. And mind you, as at that time, they have what they call the volunteer forces. Those guys with pump action, like their security. They didn't shoot guns. People were hauling stones at the military. The military then left and returned back again. You know, you cannot attack the military and expect them not to have their way. That was what happened. And before the military could return, the coward already left the house long ago and left the people there to die for nothing. The stupid ones that were attacking the military. That was what happened. They attacked the military based on refusing the military access to a major road because Nnamdi Kanu's house, his father's house is by the side. Not exactly what happened, Beauty. Thank you.
So, Michael,
Thank you.
okay. Beauty, let me ask you, Michael, are you a military officer? Michael.
No, I am not.
So, how do you know all this?
Because I have intelligence. I have intelligent information. I have news. I have sources of information, credible informations. Credible informations. Meanwhile, the Operation Python Dance is it was announced. Everybody knows the military went about telling everybody, putting on the radio that there will be Operation Python Dance so that people will not be afraid when they see military or blah, blah, blah. The normal thing that the military do when they're having a normal military parade or activities within the community. The normal thing they do, everybody knows that there was something like that. It has nothing to do with Nnamdi Kanu. Even that, the military has a way to taking Nnamdi Kanu out. They can handle themselves the way they want it, the way they've been doing during the military era. But that's not the case. So how about I answer you?
Okay. According to you, your intel, if you can put your this on mute, yeah, your intel told you that before the military returned, that man they cannot run away.
Very well.
Then, yeah,
Certified. Very well.
okay. Now, the military, they knew that Nnamdi Kanu is no longer there. So was it because of the stone people threw at the military that makes them to kill people?
Igenga, at any time in Nigeria, in most African spaces, if you attack military with any weapon, you could get the adverse consequences. You understand? If you attack the military with guns in multiple numbers, you will get the adverse effects. They will retaliate back. In the midst of the
So
chaos, that was why
did they
people died.
with gun?
Of course. Even it doesn't happen in the Western world as much, but if such situation happen, like what happened in America during the, what is it called? The January 6th insurrection. People died. People died. You understand? Upon those people were not attacking the forces directly with weapons, but somehow people died. So that is it. You don't go attacking the military and expect them to be clapping for you. You are not doing a riot. They are not calling there to come and quell a riot. They were on a military exercise. And then you started attacking them. So they had to defend themselves the way Nigerian military knows to do. Or people from the third world, the way their military knows to do. They defended themselves. And that is it.
Okay, thank you very much. Let me go to Beauty with Branch. Beauty, please. Go ahead.
Anyway, I have a reason to Joe Michael that question. What he said goes with him like that is out there. And it makes sense more. than what the agitation has said. I'm not saying that the agitation, whether Mahana says, Mahade says, but when you look at facts, what makes sense? It will make sense to you that Michael, the last speaker, Anuaku, is the truth. Because knowing the military, onye ọbụla man the military, how they act, you can't, especially throw a stone at them, attack the military or move or anything. How about chicken kitchen? Habiachi, eba hage remain the same. As a matter of fact, that area got not in trouble for a while. That's what I know about the military. Secondly, on the military be to really in within Mazen Nnamdi Kanu or Ijidia, hi Ijidia. And when he had because the boys here from that story has some of the boys Iburuha and all that. To be honest with you, on the military will know what's their mission to catch him. They would have done that perfectly well. I'm telling you. So it doesn't make sense the way Hajikoya and Abiabi Jiria then Yaba so what makes sense in Ghana or Michael call based on how Mandi military shall react whenever such a thing may on him and when the and then go make the Python dance too. So on him watch you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Let me go to Michael. Michael Ejiofor, please go ahead.
Thank you, my moderator. You see, I don't understand our people. We don't like where the truth is. You know, most of the times I begin to wonder, why am I an Igbo man? Because the way we reason, I don't know what put us into all this particular problem. Because we hate each other. We don't like each other. Simply because of, probably I don't know the reason, but each person that hate other know his reasons for hating the other one. For me, I like every Igbo man. No matter whatever, I will stand for that person. Even if he's going astray, I will stand for that person. My fellow Michael, you know, said something that shocked me. I never believed that he would say such thing. But all the same, for him, probably he hated Nnamdi Kanu by nature. I'm not with Nnamdi Kanu, but I'm saying what is the fact. But because we don't want the truth to be said, because of certain things that we might gain or something like that, that's why we always like to go astray, because we want to gain something out of it. For me, I don't have anything to gain. I don't know Nnamdi Kanu. I've not seen him for once. I've never been with him, and I will never be with him. But the problem is that when your people are being tormented, believe that your people are being tormented. And if you have any means to help to make sure that your people that are being tormented, do it. Don't look at whatever thing. Because I now understand that our problem is not from the Hausa and Fulani or Yoruba, but our problem is our own problem. It comes from us. We are the problem, the originator, origins of our problem. We the Igbos, we are the origins of our problem. A Yoruba man cannot talk like this against a Yoruba man. An Hausa man cannot talk like this against a Hausa man. A Fulani man cannot talk like this against a Fulani man. But when it comes to our area, we begin to talk against ourselves, knowing fully well that I don't know what is wrong with our people. Whether the war has entered into our head that we can no longer recognize our dignity and know what we're supposed to do. Well, I will stop here because I'm in tears based on what I've heard from my fellow Igbo man. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you very much. Don't be soon to cry because these people you are looking at here, um, they say stuff. They never even start. But I encourage you not to cry. You will have to say your own mind. You have to also say what you know. These people, they are very difficult, but we'll see the end of this. Let me go to Michael. Michael, please go ahead and speak.
Ikega, Marco, anyway. Ghana, Kakwa. My brother, the fact of the matter is that the last submission is just made. I don't understand your point. Even when my brother is going astray, I should support him because the Yoruba man is supporting his own. The Hausa man is supporting his own. Can I ask you one question? You will answer if you like. If you don't like, don't answer. Is James to your brother as an Igbo person? Is he going astray? Should I support him? Is Simon Ekpa, my brother, as an Igbo person? He's going astray. Should I support him? Is Mazen Nandekano, as an Igbo person, going astray? Should I support him? And if you answer these questions, I urge you to go and look at the videos. Go and visit the victims of the people these idiots wasted their life. The people, men of calibers in Alibo, are these idiots that could not afford anything in their life, have not achieved anything in their life. The three I've mentioned, just to mention but a few, wasted their lives. And you're telling me you don't know what is happening to Ndibo. Okay, what kind of nonsense? What is happening to Ndibo? If you are ashamed to be an Igbo person, change your identity now. It doesn't matter. Alibo will continue to be. If you decide to be, if you're not. An American can come tomorrow and decide to be an Igbo person and live with us, an Igbo person. He's welcome, so long as he lives normal. But for you to come and spew rubbish on this platform and try to gain some emotion, maybe I think I've not been here long to know that people on this platform, like I told you, they've not started. People that normally come here, they will tell you the truth. Counter what I've told you with your own truth, and we'll look at it. Namikano, they come to kill him because if they know that he comes to Nigerian court, that he will finish them in Nigerian. What kind of nonsense is this? He was with them in prison. They didn't kill him. They didn't poison him. Abiola died. Abacha died. Jeremiah Hussein, he died. But because of one midget albino, the military people attack his house in the open. If you go and listen to one interview, one Israeli journalist gave to Nnamdi Kanu, when he said, they came to my house to kill me. They killed 28 people. And the guy softly, quietly, indirectly assaulted him by answering him. And they killed all these people, and the military killed all these people, and somehow you managed to escape. He said, yes, my people took me out. He said, the military came for you, your people took you out. He said, yes. Go and listen to that interview and watch the man's face. It's funny when you people talk. Nigerian military plan to come. They know you're coming to court on the 17th. They plan to kill you. They don't wale you on the road or anything. It was on that day, on the 14th. They see you go and gather in the midst of old men. You go and bring Isi Buhari. Nobody planned to kill. Nobody went there straight to gun you down. It was that day because you are coming to destroy Nigeria in the Nigerian court. My brother, this game, this dance, we go dance on. But I promise you one thing, on this platform, the day it will happen, I will buy the most expensive champagne. I will post it and I will show you. And the guy must get justice. The justices must get, he must pay for all these people that resort to their death. He must pay. Blood for blood, knife for knife. He must pay for it. And every one of them that put in their support and their money to finance the killing, destroying of homes, properties, the means of livelihood of people. He must pay for it. Don't tell me the bullshit about Soludo. How many times have he come to tell to kill Yoruba people? How many times? Who go and find out who killed Shakao in the north? Go and find out how he died. So don't come and sell us some emotional blackmail. Thank you.
Michael, thank you very much. Let me go to Beauty with Brains. Beauty, please take the mic.
Okay, I think this will be my last submission. Mr. Michael Ejiofor, anya mmiri agbala gị sir. With all due respect, I will put it to you that it's Niwuro Emaro Nnamdi Kanu, and you might not see him and all that. I put it to you that you are either a sympathizer of Nnamdi Kanu or the agitation itself, and I don't have any problem with that. The thing Magwagi is this. And one thing Nagwagari Njamanda agitation, on as somebody cool their opinion, or we have freedom of speech. You are right to your opinion. On a has na madu hate ha. And what anything to hate? Can I again by hating? We are all Igbos, right? And the Mjichori Kuku, based on what you said, is this. Equals something about one Igbos hating Igbos, the way she hates each other. You are the same person that came knew that your own issue was insecurity. Even when we were talking about noise pollution, you said your own issue was insecurity. Now let's go back a little bit. Can they also this insecurity? Aqua this so-called agitation. Many to the level on Okitanacho Emma what to do about it if we can tell each other the truth. Who are the people killing the same Igbos? Has it that they are agitating for? The same people saying how the agitators are the ones that are killing the same Igbos. Or on the Fulani, or on the Yoruba, or on the Hausa, or what the same Igbos, umunanya, ukwande, fotakwarano, nebukwe umunneha, in the name of the agitation. And also, we can take it further. When you try to debate or maybe talk about any conversation that has to do with agitation, can may understand each other. Let's dialogue. The next thing, only agitation got say, oh, no fulani moroge or bido cause wage yotana. They don't even like us either. So when you look at it, Igbos, hate the Igbos. He got direct here to the right people because all kwanda name agitation wounding bring all this hate. So Achomki, it take a personal, whatever we are saying here. Don't take it personal. We are stating facts here. And it's not funny when it comes to the lives of people, people that go through. Only na-ekwugodu maka ya ka dị ndụ, but enwego people nwụrụ based on his what will I say? I will not say his mindset or his blueprint. Yanwa wepụta ka eji a lot of people, just like Mr. Michael named Simon. What about Simon and ndị otu ya kịta. So ọ ha na-arịa. So ọ na ị na-azị n'anya mmiri na-agba gị, you have to consider also where we are coming from. It's nothing personal. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you very much, Beauty and Michael. I am with these people. You have to stand and say your own because I am really bido no toto I don't know. These people don't have mercy. That's just the truth. When it comes to speaking brutally, you understand. But Michael, before you say your mind, I want you to listen to this and tell me what you think as a human being. As a human being, listen to this.
50 million bounty on the head of a Biafran. I don't want to, I think we will double it on your own head. That takes out Wike will get 100 million. It's set aside. If you do it and I don't give you 100 million, then you know I am not a human being, but I'm an animal. Wike is 100 million. Anybody who can take him down, 100 million, dead or alive, 100 million on the head of Wike, 100 million. A fool he is, after all, because you grew little Hitler mustache. You think you've arrived, idiot. Wike, 100 million for his head. I will pay cash. I don't want to see a policeman on the street. Go and look for weapons. Go arm yourselves. And see what is going to happen. Build weapons. If you don't have any, go and construct one. Go and build one. Even under catapults, anything you have, go and use it. And destroy them. Destroy them. Mad people everywhere. They're going to see something they've not seen before. And as we are destroying them, we are finding out where their children are. They are making mothers to become childless. And we are also going to make them become childless. They want destruction, we give them destruction. Mad people everywhere. What's that going now? No going back. I told them, the thing is like before. You come, you shoot, you go. And commission of inquiry, this, that. Anywhere you see Sanwo Olu, you attack him. Tinubu his hotel must be burnt down. Burnt down. Mad people everywhere. If the police tries anything, get hold of them, kill them, and burn down the police station. That is the price they're going to pay. Anywhere they kill somebody, every police station around there should be burnt down to the ground. Every police person caught in the police station should be killed. They're zoo animals. They think they can intimidate us like before. This is generation 2020. Shooting where again? Shooting in Okota, they are shooting also in Okota. People must go to the bush, ambush them. Go to the bush, you need to cut them off from the back, ambush them, take their guns from them and kill them. These are animals, they're not human beings. They may be wearing police army, they are not human beings. These are terrorists from Niger. These are terrorists from Gambia. These are foreign terrorists from Chad. They are not human beings. Disarm them and kill them. If you allow them to scare you off the streets, your life is over. Your life is over. And I want Lagos airports to be on flames. Breach the perimeter fence. Go and burn down Lagos. Anybody, if you have double barrel, if you have pistol, anything you have, give it to them, let them go and kill them, penetrate the airport and set Motam Hamad Airport on fire.
Okay, Michael, my brother, tell me what you think. Just tell me what you think.
Okay, my moderator, I thank you so much for playing this video, playing this audio to me. Honestly, I don't know what we really want. When Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is stating all these particular things, he was stating it based on the people that are an obstacle to our freedom. I think that is the reason why he said what he said. All these people that are an obstacle, because the obstacle we have that we are not being able to restore or realize what we want is because of all these people. That's why he said what he said. But not all, let us not condemn him for saying that, because he knows why he said it. Now, my fellow Michael that was angry with me and saying all
No,
sorts of
if Michael, hold on. If you are done with my question, you let me know. I want to say something. Are you
okay. Let me go straight to your question. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said all these things based on the people that are being betraying our struggle. That struggle that you was into it, I don't know if you have changed. That struggle that every Biafra embraced, the same struggle that Ojukwu initiated, that every Biafra from the southeast and the south today that they are calling south, that embraced. That is what we are fighting for. And that is the only remedy to our problem. But the problem is this: some of our people believed, I don't know if it is because of jealous or something like that, that this type of person cannot bring us Biafra. That's why some people are deviating from it. I don't know. But the only thing is this: Biafra is the only solution to whatever thing that we are doing, no matter from whom it comes from. Whoever that can give us Biafra, let us be independent. That is the only thing I want. And anybody that comes out, even you, the host, that bring out Biafra for me, I will support you to the, I can even sacrifice my life for it. Anybody that can bring us Biafra, let us be free from Nigeria, because Nigeria is not a country. That's the only thing that I accept.
Okay, Michael, let's not take too much time. So, what you're trying to say is the statement from the leader of IPOB was because of those who are opposing his ideology, isn't?
No, not those that are opposing his ideology, but those that are opposing our freedom, not his own personal ideology.
Okay. His ideology is the restoration of Biafra. That's his ideology. So but let's use your own word. He said that because of those who are opposing the restoration of Biafra, isn't?
Exactly. Anybody
Okay.
that opposes the restoration of Biafra is an enemy of Biafra.
Okay, so
Even if,
so that
even if,
no, I understand you. So once you oppose the restoration of Biafra, you should be killed. Is that what you're saying?
no, we don't kill our own. We don't kill our own. Some
No, but
unscrupulous element can use that opportunity to start killing. But that doesn't come from Biafra. It's not in our blood cell. We don't kill our own.
Michael, ka anyị sụọ Igbo ka anyị ghara confuse why. Onye isi ndị IPOB kwuru okwu that you should ambush them, kill them. Njụọ gị, kedu ife you think? Esi m na ife o ji wee kwu ya bụ because of people na-eme oppose. So, wee jụzie, so that means onye ọbụla mere ya oppose na-asị gbuo onye ahụ. Is that what you're saying? I'm ajụ whether a na-egbu our people or na ọ egbu our people. Nwere mgbe m ji sị na o nwere onye ọ na-egbu. Ana m ajụ based on what you said. Na ife o ji wee kwụsịsị ambush ha gbuo ha. So that means onye ọbụla mere oppose the restaurant. Okay, onye ọbụla bụ like a stumbling block to the restoration, that person should be deleted. Or if you could.
Gị nwa na onwe gị na-ekwu ihe a now onye ọbụla ga-abụ a stumbling block for your freedom, ị ga-ahapụ onye ahụ? The answer is no. Now, chee ka m kwuchie, o nwere ihe m chọrọ ịgwa gị. E sịrị na nyanwa na o kwuru si ambush them. Kedu ndị osisi ma ambush ahụ? Ị nwere ike inye m ndị o mere certified ka eme ambush?
No, I'll say it to ambush the police. So, on the police is problem to his ideology. So, Nyanwa says that should ambush them. So, I'm joking, or the right thing to do.
Now, ihe m chọrọ ịgwa gị bụ na Ndi police no na southeast. Abugundi southeast. On the Fulani. And
Yes,
that is the reason.
Michael, I'm not the Fulani and Hausa.
Good.
Onwere onye Igbo no, the whole police they are only Hausas and Fulani. So,
Good.
because of that,
Now,
I ambush you and Mua.
now, mgbe war bidolu, Ojukwu nalụ hapụrụ ndị Hausa na Fulani ha ewere egbe ha niile ji wee nọrọ na South East wee na-be ha, mana ndị be anyị nọ na North a nasịsịrị ha egbe ha agbara aka wee nata be anyị mere anyị ji wee nụọ ọgụ without any weapon. Now onyenwa bụ ihe melụnụ o ji wee sị onye ọbụla bụ onye, because ọ ma na ndị nọ na South East bụ ndị Fulani and ndị Hausa bụ ndị na-achọghị ka anyị nwere onwe anyị. So o wee sị ebe ọbụla unu hụrụ ha mee ha ambush unu gbuo ha maka ha egbuo na ndị be anyị. Gịwa na onwe gị ịdị aware of what happened in 19.
Michael, ihe niile I'm not arguing with you. I'm arguing just to be sure. So no need of if any you are right. Manacho megota. So because now they against the restoration, see me ambush war, or is that the right thing?
Good. Anybody who want to remove anything from my mouth, anything that I'm supposed to eat from my mouth, that person doesn't want me to live.
So you will ambush the person.
That person doesn't want me to live. If he has an opportunity, if he has an opportunity, because when he defined me from eating what I'm supposed to eat to live, that's to say he want me dead. And anybody that want me dead, I want him dead also.
Okay, that means if you want to eat akara, anybody that stops you from eating akara, you will ambush the person, woe the person.
That's not what I said. Anything that will give me life and you block it, I will block also what will give you life. That's what I said.
Okay. Now, is he in the on if he yearly wedding do? Yeah, it can be fufu, it can be rice, it can be any other thing that will keep you alive. So anybody that take it out of food out of your mouth, you will ambush the person and woe the person. Is that what you're telling me?
That's not what I told you. I repeat what I said. Anybody that wants me dead.
Anybody we're putting on you don't have to ambush the person and woe the person if you're not chiku.
No. Listen to me. I said anybody that ambush me by not giving me what I'm supposed to get, I will ambush that person even if it is physically. Let us settle it once and for all. We can come at the at the ambush and arrange ourselves and understand that I'm supposed to eat and he's supposed to eat. Then at that particular time, if we agree, everybody will go his way. I will not kill him, he will not kill me, and everybody will get what he wants.
So that means your own is different. Your own, you ambush and you negotiate with the person or very good. I understand you better. But only soon said he ambush you good. So I'm as a human being. Do you think Nifo would the right?
Well, it's his own personal opinion and his way of reasoning. I don't have the same reasoning with him. But if it comes to be in action, I may put his own reasoning by the side if there's an opportunity for me to negotiate with my enemy, I will negotiate with him and we will agree and we settle the problem. What is important is settling the problem as and not, putting the problem in a different way. The only thing is that if my enemy accept my condition and I accept his condition, we can dialogue and settle the problem, and the problem will be finished. No one will die, nobody will be killed, and things will go normal as it's supposed to be. That's all.
Okay, Michael, thank you very much. Let me go to the other Michael because we are taking much time. Michael, please go ahead.
I was first, though.
I can see you, Beauty with Brains, but let me start with
let
Michael.
Beauty go, because if I open my mouth now, I'll talk too much. Let Beauty go.
Beauty, go.
Yeah, thank you. I have to hold myself. Mr. Michael Ejiofor, that's a me sympathizer of the IPOB or Mazin Namdekano, but it looks like you're a member. Am I correct, sir? Mr. Michael.
Well,
Mr. Michael Ejiofor, you were a member of IPOB.
I was.
Okay. Okay. The host drew a question. Okay, the host play the audio drew a question. He said that na ihe Mazi Nnamdi Kanu kwuru eziokwu, that na ekwuru na ihe okwu, right? First of all, to start with, you want any right to take anybody's life. I don't care who it is. Because mind you, the same way ya nwa ji na-asị ka egbuo ndị ọkwa, what if ndị Yoruba pụta kịta si oke ka egbuo ndị Igbo because ha like ndị Igbo, ha ekwenyeghị na ndị Igbo ekwenyeghị na ihe ha kwenyere, ọ ndị Hausa afta ọ ndị Fulani si oke ka egbuo ndị Igbo na ha like ihe ha kwe, akwụnụ ga-ebe ọkwụnụ ga-etiwo na egbugo anyị ama generalize go anyị, a na-achọ discriminate, a na-egbu anyị. But here he is na-achọ take lives people. And another thing, ka m jụọ gị ajụjụ, ị ma na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na nwanne ya nwaanyị wee police officer? Because ị nọ here ugbu a kwuo sị na ndị niile wụ nnọọ, does that even make sense to you, sir, with all due respect, that na ndị niile, ndị police officers niile nọ na South East na ha wụcha ndị Fulani? This is what you actually believe? Do you know how many police officers egburu wụcha ndị Igbo during the time a nọ na-egbu ha? Do you know how many of them? Because I have their names. But at least, onye na-asụ unu gaga bụ ndị police officers. Nwanne ya nwaanyị wụ onye police. Agajiri nwanne, akara ibido with nwanne ya, bugodo nwanne ya first. Now, abịa nye unu the impression that na ndị egbuge na ndị niile ọ sị na-egbuo na South East ha sị na ndị Fulani. And I have asked that question before. Sige, ị gana gaga name or what do you know? Ihe unu anaghị aga ejiri aka unu metal research or fugodi ihe na-aga put two and two together. Ị gana fu videos ahụ ha sị na a na-egbu ndị Fulani na ESM gbuge Fulani n'ime ọhịa. Mgbe ọbụla ha wefute vidio a, afụnube enye Fulani ọbụla egburu, ihe anyị na-afụ cows ka a na-afụ. Cow nọrọ onwe ha na-agba ọsọ, asị na ndị Fulani na ha shiarịrị cow, na ha na-eshi cow, ịghọtara? So ha gazi ha egbuzie the cow, ọ na ha egbugo cow, ha egbugo ndị Fulani. Does that even make sense? And yet anyị adịghị afụ, okay, ke ndị na-eri Fulani na-eri cow ahụ, ọkwa ha nwa ga-eri cow ahụ, whatever ha na-eme with it. So ha ga rie ya, ndị villagers rie the cow, ha rige ndị Fulani. Does that even make sense? Now, let me go further. I'm trying to hold my peace, okay? Let me go further. Onye anụnwa here, Hustling Benjamin. Aka m asị ya play gị the audio. Ebe Maazị Nnamdi Kanu nọ na-asị people on the 30th or the 31st, or whenever ha na-eme memorial for ndị egburu egbu, right? Biafra Egbu. That na anybody pụtaranụ on the sit at home day, na anybody pụtaranụ na a ga-egbu onye ahụ. Even the way she quote the person, you will have goosebumps all over you. Yeah, Igbos our people. You won't want anything to do with Awasa, Fulani, or anybody else. But our own Igbos, go say, ụmụnne anyị ka ọ sị na ha fụta na-egbuo ha. Oge egburu Ikonso, ọ sị na a ga-eweta 2,000 heads or 1,000 heads. Ke ndị iche na ọ sị na a ga-eweta their heads. And because of that sit at home ahụ, that thing okwu na onye ọbụla pụtara na-egbu onye. Do you know now the same thing, that same thing ahụ okwu wu ihe ndị anụnwa ga-were the blueprint ndị otu Simon ha ji wee na-asị even Simon na onwe ya na-ekwu ya na ihe Nnamdi Kanu kwu na ya nwa na-ekwukwe the same thing na onye ọbụla pụta that day na ya egbu ya. Nke ndị na-apụta that day ọ wụrụ our people to the point elere old women ndị nne anyị ha pụtara bire ọkọrọ gbuo ha were obere nwa tụọ ya n'ala, nwaanyị dị ime gbuo ya. I can go on and on. Our people gị nwa nọ here, use the same man fụta here na-ekwu na insecurity with your problem so that ị ga-alọta na Anambra. You are the same person na-anọghị ugbu a na-asị that na Nnamdi Kanu na ihe o kwuru na ọ dị oke in the name of Biafra. Okay, ka egbukwenu people ndị ahụ egburu ewetere Biafra. Nna m, ndị niile egbugesi nse eweterenu Biafra. Ị na-achọ onye ga-eje weta gị Biafra. What happened? You can go and get the Biafra yourself. Ị na-achọ Biafra wuru nke anụnwa gbusiri ụmụnne anyị, mụnwa achọrọ ya. I don't want it. As a matter of fact, nobody should call me a Biafran. If that is the definition, what it means to become a Biafran, I don't want to be, because those are my yeah, ụmụnne m ka egburu. Ọha nwa ka egburu. Unu foto unu na-eso somebody, unu na-idolize somebody, na-worship a human being like you. Unu na-anọkata unu asị okay, ihe onye a na-ekwu and actions ya like ọwọkụkwa ihe a kịta anụnwa, what is it doing for us? Ka unu niile bi unu na-eso nọ mmadụ secretly, ihe ọbụla o kwuru unu ekwete. Achọrọ m iwe ghọtara. Let me just leave it at this, honestly. Michael, you can go ahead. Thank
you. Mr. Ejiofor, nna m ewekwana iwe.
Is it my own Michael that asked me to go ahead?
No, me, it's mine. I differentiate by calling you Mr. Ejiofor. Mr. Ejiofor, don't be offended.
Thank you very much. I say thank you very much.
Okay, don't be offended. Nna ibe onye ebe.
Please let us discuss what concerns Anambra and Igbo as a whole. Now, after we can talk one-on-one and know where you come from, and I will know where.
I'm not driving with my point. That is why I asked. No problem.
No, so that one is not a problem. I don't hide my identity. But the only thing is that let us focus on what we are discussing
you're
now.
Just hiding your identity at the moment. You are hiding your identity at the moment.
We will intimate ourselves.
You're hiding your identity at the moment. Anyway, let that be. Even you were what am I here again? I'm a guy here. You will not boil him no. He didn't make pelon on call. Now somebody naturally you want to get your freedom. What you want to eat, you enter your mouth, you remove the person. What kind of arrant nonsense? We're not talking freedom or sort of a home. We are not talking freedom. What kind of freedom? On the internet, now born I remember one of his in what one I got me that day, San Arago. Osnaga out of the Gumpora with on our Kaga Moga Gorebo, 1 year growth. Aqua hair, or my mamma must come with the top of the aqua. Aqua horror and alcohol.
Even one them worker. Because I will only kugi. Nibuina so. Mobile Ibugonia nam. Ibuloni fite.
I would know about a carabo. I'm a bar akara.
Okay. Onye of the thing.
I'm a bar akara. I'm mezu. So that aside, I'm not my boy going up. But I'm my won't go away. But I'm a boy.
Amonyi Fitogwari. Na ya melum local government.
Okay. No one. So nam.
Deje.
No. So if na joke the way me pay no na akọ di mkpa mmadụ pụta. Number one, ọ sị je bute isi mmadụ for 100 million. Isi oje ka kawa ya ntị. Se bute 100 million nke a bụ okwu agba n'ọnụ. I wee nyezie ọda mmadụ na-ege gba wee na-ajụ gị gwasị na onye ga-anọchi abụ m an enemy of Biafra. Anụ ọgụ tata na-declare war as onye be anyị mbụ m ga-coordinate to fight against this Biafra issue. Just so you know. So by your own judgment, for me to taking this position, enweta isi m si ebe pịa ọ nọ normal language abi anyị gị na ndị ahụ bụ nwanne o wee chọọ ịjụ gị among ihe niile ifu gentle na-ebepụ isi sekpụba a na-ebepụ isi bụ gentle afọ nke shi na your page ya from Simon Ekpa na command gentle na betuzo na ndị otu ede ebepụ ndị mmadụ si na-egbu national man na village ha. That is your Biafra. Ndị ahụ ị na-achụpụ ndị ahụ ị na-ebepụ isi bụ ndị stop gị from getting Biafra. Enna ndekwa chik ama m na isi bụ onye one time IPOB azụ chọrọ ịjụ gị bụ kedu ihe meziri epugo from IPOB banyezie autopiloted or Biafran government in exile ka ịdị emezi ihe agitation bụ from ọnụ okwu mmiri gị ọnụ mmiri okwu o gosikwa na ị ka nọ n'ihe unu na-eme ma ihe na-ashia na ya ụwa na ịbụ onye autopilot ndị otu Simon Ekpa nwanne iji etekalụ unu ebe nsị ka m gwa gị n'ala Igbo ebe nsị pụta ikwu obi ya bifo frapụsịa gị n'ọnụ nwanne jefe ndị nna nna gị we so detest this name Biafra that we don't want it to be named among us because we've seen evil. We heard stories. People like me, we are not born at that time, but we read books, we saw stories, we saw clips of how our people died in their hundreds of thousands and millions, if that millions could be verified. But I know they died in their hundreds of thousands. People came up with the same thing. Not only coming up with the same thing, but coming up with it in a way to start the in-house killing in the name of, because I said no, this thing, I'm not buying into it. Somebody sitting somewhere, somebody just asked me, the Kano sister is a DSS officer. What happened to the person? I can tell you the number of not 1, not 2, not 5, not 10, not 20, not 100 of police people that were killed that were Igbo people. Mention in all the killing from 2001 at least, or 2020. Tell me, you cannot mention straight 10 House of Fulani people that were killed in all these killings that are happening in Igbo. Because Nnamdi Kanu ask people to go and kill. And people like you make statements that energizes, engineers the younger naive ones that doesn't know anything, probably unemployed, to go and carry guns. Most of them are wasted. Some of them, they kill people. Ask them why they're killing people. Oh, Sabo. Oh, Sabo, Balafa, on a phone, yeah, on a day against Nnamdi Kanu. No, Balafa. The young man, I can go leave. Because of what he said, he went to his village, picked him up, and killed him, beheaded him, took off his head. Onye nilu, ọbụ ọkwa na onye Benue ka agaghị ekwu na ọ nebọ ka ọ bụ onye nilu banye unu ka na-enwe ọnụ na-apụta. I'm just watching. Ọkwa trial Nnamdi Kanu na-agbara ọsọ ọ ga-eme na 2025 a ka unu nụ n'ọnụ unu ka ọ ga-esi dị n'ahị ahụ. All of you. I believe that will be a game changer. Ka unu nụ n'ọnụ unu, then evidence a ga-ekpopụta like unu enwekwa n'ifele ka ị bịala kịta na-edefend Nnamdi Kanu na ọ nwere rights. That if you see somebody, man, ọ ga-anọchi gị nweta ihe ị ga ọ bụrụ na ị ga-egbu ya igbuo ya, ambush ya. Ihe bụkwa ambush bụ ambush igbuo. Igbude polisi, gbaa polisi ọkụ, igbo polisi, onye person nweta na the position gbuo ya, gbaa ya ọkụ. Statements akpọrọ gị na phone. Just this is one or two out of the thousands of statements this man made inciting people to kill people. Some of them, but the little he did within a space of 2 years. Go to Finland and kill Finland people now and tell them to release, do sit at home and tell them to release Simon Ekpa. He's coming. He's not getting anything less than 15 years threats. When you go to prison, they can give you 50 years after 5 years or 10 years in where probation. And I'm telling you categorically, someone Ekpa will not get anything less than 15 years stretch. Jail sentence. Because his own evidence are bound. So I thought people have gone past this level of deception. We've talked a lot in this platform, in some other places, and people have seen the truth. You guys should see how lying and deceptive you guys are. But it seems that you guys are not seeing it. You go into your cocoon, Radio Biafra, Ngozo Arabeze, Ogenkere, nonsense people that are valueless, non-entities of the societies. Gather you people and be telling you bullshit. And one stupid gentle somewhere in the bush telling you that he's defending Biafra land, doing this. Let me stop. I have too much anger and I don't want to explode. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. I'm about to close, but it seems, Beauty, you still want to say something?
Yeah, let me just release the hand of Nobi as we win a whim. Look, this Mr. Michael, I know here I am connecting. I wish no one knew him new. This man just wants to charm me with kita. And they be I don't know you to Simon. I'm not me man no Jirishi Simon where be here. Eyota kam jukeni yourself, Jonya, the up ya batakwa here back. Kam ajugo die ajuju. Ya nwa nọ here since ọ bịara onye bọsọ ya wụ ụmụaka a dị onye bọsọ ya wụ ya nwa since ọ bịara na platform ọfụta ihe anyị na-ekwu ihe ọzọ na-edistọbụ mmadụ insecurity achọrọ m iju ya so Simon na ndị otu ya gasasịara ala Igbo ọpụta ihe ka onye ọ na-achọkwanụ ka ọ bịa help ya with insecurity ọ sị na ihe ọ chọrọ so Soludo ga-abịa meziere unu ya right ihe unu ghasara ka m jụọ ya nwaanyị ọ na-agakwuru ndị otu ya nwa ka ha bịa meziere ya South East ha mebiri ọ na-achọ ka onye ọzọ bịa kpọkọrọ ya ọnụ after ha ghasara South East menya where nobody can go he was even the one say and ihe na-ewecha m iwe n'ihe ndị a niile ndị nọ outside South East ha nọ outside Nigeria because ya nwa stated that na ihe ya is South East na Anambra na ha niile nọzi outside now they can't come home ha nata home they will stay back in Lagos. Oh, really? So can they assign the Southeast now? Ebe isi na ọ dị oke ka egbusiwe ndị mmadụ. So ndụ gị na-atọ gị ụtọ, but ndị ọzọ ewere ha gbusịa. Ka m jụgodi ya autopilot anụ ọ nọ in, ka m jụgodi ya ihe ha na-eme eme. Akwa ndị anụnwa baa n'ime ọhịa si na ha creatiri how many states nọ na-emebu anyịnwa ndị ọ ụdịrị ndị ịfụcha ha you regret being Igbo iju onwe gị n'ọkwa the same Igbo one nke with these people. Nọ n'ime ọhịa ka ụdịrị disgrace dị ihe anụnwa nọ n'ime ọhịa buru flag na-asị ya steeti nke na onye a gọvanọ nke onye a gọvanọ nke anọ just imagine ha masịgo ha medi ya emegodi ya ka o look godi good ka ọ dị ogodi onye na-enwe dị ọsọ okenye ya ndị a na-eme no make it sense none. Anyway, let me rest my case. Mma chọwa ya anywhere m fụ ya again ọ mụ na ya na-abụ ka ọ ga-akọwarịrị ngwa ya o ji wee sị na it's okay igbuchiwe people. Thank you, Biko host.
It's okay.
Ọgwanụ gị nwa ka ọsọ ihe ọ dị gị na ama akpasu anyị iwe na ịfụta ibute ofu question ga jụwa nwoke anọ ọgwụnwa nke nwa ka ọsọ ihe niile fụta na-abịa ajụ.
I'm a media man. It's all my job to ask people questions. It's okay. It's okay. Amara m no autopilot ka Michael. But if anyway me weapon, you belong to organization. They put in public, gonna anybody put us say, I am proud. No, I used to. But it's okay. It's okay. Una fugun. Onafugo, Michael, and Beauty. We must keep talking. We can't stop. We must keep talking. If I open at this platform, but I watch you go and sit down and think. Another make we out of hate. I don't hate anybody, but I dislike people. Only people that I dislike. More people who were something they took a hate. Man, no hate, not because of their character. If
But
they
host,
can.
host, anyway. Ịkpọtatụkwa na people ịchọ ka anyị na-eme engage ịkpọtatụ ndị na-ekwu ihe making sense ọ wifta gị kpọta onye ga na-eme mmadụ iwe na-ewe mmadụ ịghọtago like ịbịa gị kpọta ndị na-adịghị they are not even proud of them. They can't even stand say yes I belong to this organization because ha ma na ọsọ arụ a ka ha na-arụ ha ma na ihe ha na-eme adịrọ mma. That's why they can't be proud of it. Ịfụta gị kpọtatụ ndị na-emeke sense emewe engage na ihe nwa.
Ọ bụrụ na m kpọta anybody no ndị bịara and ọ bụrụ na ndị isi Kanu maọbụ isi Simon bịa and the person pụtakwala onwe ya ugwu we allow the person to talk. No, even ewutezi m bụ na they hardly make common sense. You create insecurity bịa na ajụ ike nga kedu ka anyị si wee fight the insecurity. I don't understand. Who does that? You created insecurity. Ineti woto.
Mgbe ọ chọrọ ka nweta information na ịmagola ebe gentle nọ na a ga-ejide gentle echi na well, these guys are how to play smart. They are daft.
The thing about the truth, but anybody being at the platform, whether you belong to autopilot or you belong to bots, the only thing they would tempo obo na ịmalite eziokwu ị na-achọ na-achọkwana ishigharị eziokwu and you are talking to men and women of integrity, men who reason beyond agitation. Ikwu okwu jụọ question is that question. I will not insult onye abalị homo. The same thing in na-eme na comment mpụtasị ha there is no way I will insult you if you don't insult me. But if I will insult you and block you. If you my space be cool rubbish, I will remove you. Well, anybody put up while on you, we talk. If I don't care where you belong, but at times one, it is not things called difficult for us. Michael. Okay, Michael, Abataga name, but let me bring him in. Can join this question or not? Michael, in our near Michael, can you hear me?
Before when you cook, I'm correct or something.
I'm sorry. I left because my battery was down, and I came back and I listened to what you are saying. Anyway, that's it.
Okay, good on. Beauty, what are you saying?
No, I was saying that for people coming on this platform, anybody can come and talk, no problem. But ebe muana tolerate anybody got be here and glorify killing. No, it's a no, because that's why we came here in the first place, insecurity. And I asked Mr. Michael Ejiofor, I asked you, but Ipugu, see, when you came here 2 days, I think twice or 3 times I've seen you on this platform. Your main concern was insecurity, and you said CC Nandi says na batana hanata to Anambra because of insecurity. And I asked you, so unwa bidoro this insecurity, go on to Simon. I'm very disappointed to know that he needs to Simon. Now, just my opinion. I got what to do or what not to do. I'm just stating my own opinion. Because Simon, when they also ama otoshi cause insecurity na Igbo. So Simon Nando Tiakoso insecurity, which Gwaso, huh? So na koso chagwe ke onye na ke onye chọrọ ka ọ bịa meziere gị emekwe ka the place dịrị secured again. Ke ihe iji na-ele Soludo to come and fix ihe unu nwa koso. That's my question to you, sir.
Well, madam, I thank you so much. I made myself clear before you people. Unless you people want to introduce me to another or attach me to another area. I am neither Soludo, my Simon Ekpa's sibling. I was listening to him before when he's doing his own alone. And I have never involved myself since he started being what he is today. On the side of IPOB, I'm a member of IPOB. I'm not, I wouldn't say I was. I'm a member of IPOB. And I will still cling to what IPOB is doing. Not Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. IPOB is different from Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Because my very self, I come to IPOB not because of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu.
So Michael, you believe that? You believe that? You believe that?
I believe what? I believe what?
Isn't IPOB different from Mazen Nnamdi Kanu?
Yes. IPOB is quite different from Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Even what is happening, IPOB is more than Mazen Nnamdi Kanu.
Please.
IPOB is more than Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. So I don't believe on Mazen Nnamdi Kanu totally on his own this thing. But what I believe is what IPOB put in place. That's my own belief. And that's what I'm following. The structure is what I'm following. So I didn't believe in Mazen Nnamdi Kanu totally on his own, whatever thing he's saying. It is not always that what he says is correct. But I believe in what IPOB structure, which he himself laid down. But maybe, probably, he himself don't understand the lay down of what he laid down, how it will go. But what I believe is that what IPOB presented to me as a lay down of their structure. That's what I believe. I don't believe in Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, neither on Chike Doziem or whoever that is involved. What I believe is restoration of Biafra.
Hold
Mike,
on, the host, because
hold on. Michael, can help Paul because then we can they shock if in a chico. In if in a chico, every believe one and nina. If in a coabona, you believe in the genuine restoration of Biafra, or if you mean.
Even if it's my son, the last of my child will come with a very clear means of getting me Biafra. That's what I believe. I don't believe in any other thing.
That means if you believe in Obona, the genuine restoration of Biafra, if you believe, right?
That is what I believe.
I believe that also. I believe that. Thank you.
The host, tell him this. That question because you want the biased. Oh, this thing no kita ihe ji join because he na-ekwu ka ya nwa kwuru now. Or regurgitated the same thing he na-ekwu.
Okay.
So what are you consider that question?
Beauty, let me say this. I always we keep on saying it and we not stop. Look, the genuine restoration that people ask for, people agitate for, it is their fundamental right. If only you will do it in a peaceful way. If that's what Michael truly believes.
Achọrọ m ka ị jụọ ya ị karị hapụ anyị ka anyị jụọ ya ka ọ gwa m ihe o mean by that because it might be a different thing from yours.
Okay, ka hapụzi ikwu too much okwu. Let's go to Ifemelemma Femeluma, please go ahead and talk. Are you there? Your mic, Ifemeluma, are you there? Your mic is mute. Can you unmute? And we're about to close, but you requested, so I bring you in to say one or two. If Ifemeluma, are you there? Konobu
Yes,
Hafali. Okay.
exactly correct.
Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead, please.
Thank you, my host. Please, this Michael Ejiofor, if for me, I would have liked this kind of a man, Ikwebono. I may interview one or two questions so they're providing for us because insecurity of a team on a since about 2-3 hours ago. He's starting denying his gang group to be a maybe Sierra Anambra. If he's listening to me, please, I need this man to ask some questions. So that is my own point of view. So if he can give us where he is. Thank you.
Anyway, for security, this thing, I
Okay,
will
but
not like.
I got what we ebe amam kan yesi so abi to fe ma be ade. Oga what get me to fe ma be ade. Cowards.
Margaret,
How Manaka hide behind? How Manaka hide than anybody else?
no, Luhana Nanke, Ekutana Kubia Veron Tani, that Senator Gision. Nanya, Michael, Ejiofor, the only thing I will beg you, Obuni, with that mindset. Nah, anybody that disagree with you, Nasi Monya Hife, nah, mba. Another thing, Bo, do not take a man as your Lord and your personal Savior. You can love anybody you wish to. You can like anybody you wish to. But never you for one day bow before another man. And be very careful of a man but a nobody make you to feel like a somebody. A man, you will be ready to kill for the person. Some of the things then are the books these people are using. 48 locks of power. They will bring a nobody. Okay, take a look at why I don't want to say no Kelly or Sanafia or no journalism. I don't want to say Nafia journalism. You know.
What's the hour
Oya ga ma mo no kwa di o kwa family to say ya kwa family ha ni respectful.
Osina only do journalism.
I'm a journalist. I'm a journalist.
Okay, ngwa get now. Michael, if I'm ihe ade na akwụkwọ, a whole lot of people don't know it. Here na we have ịkpọta onye enweghị ihe ọma. He made to feel no can they gel out with a mother. Man, that person can do anything for you. Ịchọgodu ọkwa ịnụ ebe ọ sị nwaanyị na ọ chọgodu nye alacha ya ike. Ọkwa ịnụ ebe o gwuru so ihe ahụ bụ a very dangerous game. So now forget about Michael na beauty with brains. Forget about ihe. When it comes to genuine, I strongly believe in Biafra. But the way our people are doing it now, I disagree with. Anybody put us say, I believe in genuine.
One sharp question. You continue. Because we're going 2 or 3 ways in. It's a city from a country. 2 or 3 ways, Emma, since you believe in Biafra.
No,
Mention that 2 or 3
number
ways and tell us the way you plan to get it from. Don't tell me political, whatever. Tell me the 2
okay.
ways Emma is from a country. Thank you.
Okay, the 2 ways. Okay, let me just give you one. The one way both to make sure now with a referendum into Nigerian constitution to allow people to vote whether they want to continue with Nigeria or not, because currently Nigeria will have a referendum in their constitution. So if I know about the legit and democratic way to secede from a country through referendum. Now, ọ bụrụ nọ ife a ka people nọ na-eti, we want, nobody will mind you until you take the right steps. Ka efe bụ the right steps. Ọ bụrụ na this thing adịghị na constitution, it demand the amendment. Ọ bụrụ na review the constitution, etinye iwin nwuo nke anyị itinye, then ịma na enwere hope. But nke a, ọ dịrọ day na demand for that. How will you get it?
My host, please,
Yes.
I'm not interrupting you. There is another way to get freedom by civil disobedience, not by killing people, but by civil disobedience.
No, Michael, civil disobedience. No, Michael, civil disobedience can never give you freedom. If civil disobedience is a way to get attention, abroad to get, he can never give you.
Akwa ihe ji si gị chere ka anyị jụọ ya question.
When
N'ihi na
civil disobedience sit at home and
when
sit
an
at home
attention
and
is
na-egbu ndị
given,
mmadụ na-ezu ori. Enforce it at home bụ
But
civil
when
disobedience.
attention is given, when attention is given.
No, Michael, hold on. Let me explain to you, my brother. Civil disobedience is a way to, it's a kind of curating awareness. You don't do civil disobedience and, freedom. You can never get freedom through civil disobedience. Civil disobedience is one of the measures you can implement to get attention in a lawful way. In a make that civil disobedience. Another thing be malugodu the laws in that country before he may apply some civil disobedience. Ọ bụrụ na ịpụta kịta anụnwa sị na ihe eje nọ na street, pụta ndị polisi achụpụ na street, so nje nọrọ one side, nobody will mind you. Ịpụta kịta na-eti, ikwuru online na-eti ife mma bụ na mma enweta Biafra, ife mma bụ na mma enweta Biafra, nobody will mind you. It is your right. If all your right, you could Biafra, nobody can stop us. Into and that's a noleba and wabo, and they has no our right. Equal. A way got to give them the but all Luhana and Kibu mat. Oluhana and Konyo Bune Quetahana and the cano. As I say, what ya cabue, or whenever and cancel wood. A curate teachers insecurity in Anambra State. Una Bequajua be Kenga. Kelka is where pussy insecurity. Or what, cousin? Beauty, please go ahead and talk.
Biko, achọrọ m ka ọ saa m question Mr. Michael Ejiofor, biko sa ewekwana iwe, ị nwee ike ịsatụ m that question ka isi na ị chọrọ ka akwụsị insecurity, so ke your suggestion now since ọnwụ nwa bidoro ya, please sir.
Madam, please, point of correction. When you say that we are the one that started it, now you might be or the wrong, or direct accused in a I don't.
Okay, Kendi bidoro ya sir. Ị nwee ike correct him, Kendi bidoro.
I don't know who started it. I'm not going to be Bidorian, and I don't want to know Bidorian. Now my own concern is how I would do what I would do to stop it.
And
Hold on, sir. Hold on, sir. Hold on, sir. Iman Sakai Sakwani could make it to sense. Iman Potakita is how can you cure? Is it just like somebody having a disease and you go to your doctor and your doctor Potasigi, okay, liquid intervention again, without knowing the cause of the disease, right? So what I'm trying to say, there is no way you can stop insecurity without knowing the cause of insecurity. So if I give a bidogo first, so I need a bidogo kehewu on it in a planning committee now, or it in a cabinet or whatever. I say okay, came meeting na kamota isha insecurity. It's in a gamma the cause of insecurity. So how are you going to stop insecurity?
Then, when I'm incorporated into that particular committee, I will now tell them what we will do, because I don't know the people. We have to make investigation and discover those that are involved. Because for now, I don't know who is causing the insecurity, but is the duty of the state affairs, the state government, to go into investigation and know who are causing those insecurity and stop it.
Okay, sir. Amana m na ịma ndị otu unu ajụ unu question unu fụcha eziokwu unu ama nsị ya. Ị chọrọ ịgwa m si na you being in Nigeria, nkwo na iwe Nigeria na iwe abịaghị, but nwa afọ Igbo, right? Ị na-afụ ihe niile na-eme gị nwa jiri aka gị na-akwuo ka otu isi mata si na some people nọta ha nọkwa na Lagos maka kidnappers ka ndị na-ekidnapzi. So ịchọ ịgwa anyị na ịnọtube nnọọ enwebe otu isi fụ on social media ọnụna ntị gị ndị na-cause insecurity like na-enwe ndị ejide gị. You even explained it the other day.
Jụọlụ m ya ọmụonye bụ odibod, ọmụonye bụ double lion, ọmụonye bụ gentle, ọmụonye bụ butu ụzọ, ọmụonye bụ baby bush, ịkpọsị afa ndị a niile iwa jụọ ya sị ya ndị agha na-eme ezigbo ihe ọha nwa na-akọs insecurity ka ọ na ọ bụrụ ha nwa. Let him come out straight. Now pretend is an ọgbara because he knows the people.
Ọ ga-asị gị na ya ama onye ha ahụ. Sa ọ na-ajụ gị nwee ike ịsa ya please.
Kedu ihe ọ chọrọ ka m saa ya mama onye bụ odumodu?
I'm onye bụ odumodu ma double lion ma gentle.
In the first place, I'm not in Nigeria. How would I know those people?
So you don't know the other
I wouldn't know those
you don't know the
people.
other with for Simon or for Nnamdi Kanu.
I wouldn't know. Listen, I wouldn't know those people.
Man,
I'm outside Nigeria. And when I come, my family relate to me that Nigeria is dangerous. Anambra State, to be precise.
But
that I have to be very careful.
On this internet, I'm not going to
chere na-emebisi anyị ha ịbịa kịta gị nọrọ on his side. Happy ya asa anyị question because agago m na wall ya, agago m down to his wall. Ihe ọ na-epost. O nwere idea onye Simon o nwere idea about insecurity. O nwere idea ihe na-eme. So ị ga-abịa kịta gị bịa sị ọ dịka otu ịmana alọghị ejimaka o posturu ebe alọghị ejimaka na-akpọzi Simon Sabo Simon. Alọghị Sabo Simon onye otu asịsị na ọ Sabo Simon kịta egwu osetigo. So ị na-asị m na ị mara ọsa.
Madam,
what
is in social media? When you see a news, you share. And when you share it, people will tell you whether it is truth or not. That is what I do. It's not that, does not mean that I am with them or I'm not with them. So when you see a news that interests you, then you would like to verify if it is truth or not. You will share it.
Okay, that's good.
Some members will tell you, some of your followers will tell you this is a fake news, who are very close to that particular area. And then you correct yourself. That is it. When you go to my wall, with so many posts.
Let's forget about whether me belong or you belong. Mu amana the answer. Unana had the proud to admit no belong because no man he drama. But let's forget about that. In Ghana, cinema the cause of insecurity. But I put it to you based on the hin I share on your word that in the cause of insecurity. You cannot share what you don't know. Before you start verifying, for you to now verify. Is that true or not?
Share Simon, no believe yes, Simon on Eku.
That is why
that
you don't
particular
follow
thing,
me.
Simon on Eku.
I've never shared Simon Ekpa's post since I discovered whom he is. I was following Simon Ekpa.
Okay, when you were
Before,
following him,
when
what was he
even
telling you?
our host, listen to
When
me.
he was
When our
following
host
you,
was following Nnamdi Kanu as I was following him,
okay,
I was sharing Simon Ekpa's movement.
Okay, good.
Then,
when you were
if you have
following him,
gone to my wall and find Simon Ekpa's something, that means that is what I shared far back. Since I've not been listening to Simon Ekpa and I've not been sharing any of his thing, unless on the negative aspect of it. Thank you.
Good. But what have you been hearing? What you
Hold
were
on.
hearing from him? What were you hearing from both
Yeah,
Simon
but
and
no
Nnamdi
negative
Kanu and Nnamdi
aspect.
Kanu? What was that
Hold
you
on,
hearing?
also here and share the negative aspect. You want to tell me that in who baby Simon Ubugende Madu na share online? You've not seen all these stories? Is that what you're saying, sir?
Come again, I didn't hear you very well.
Okay, you just mentioned that in a share negative news about Simon. Isn't that what you said? Can we make a question? You said that, right?
I said I was following Simon Ekpa very first time when he was doing it on his own. He has not even been inculcated into IPOB or whatever, and they have any problem with IPOB. Even before Nnamdi Kanu said that we should listen to him. That is when all of you, including you, we are listening to Nnamdi Kanu. All of us started following Nnamdi Kanu at the same time. Then, when everybody discovered whatever thing that is going on,
God forbid,
everybody
in Jesus' name.
started
I reject it in
going.
Jesus'
Speak for
name.
yourself,
Following
sir. Speak for yourself.
who is following Nnamdi Kanu?
I'm not a follower.
Yeah?
I'm not a follower of Nnamdi Kanu. Speak for
You
yourself.
have never followed him before. You have never followed him before.
Follow him as what? I'm not a follower. I know exactly why he's there. What I'm asking,
We are not telling ourselves the truth yet. If we want to tell ourselves the truth, the initiator of Radio Biafra was Wazulike. And Wazulike, after Wazulike, it was Nnamdi Kanu that started broadcasting.
Okay, EM Juragi, let's still go back to the question. What is Nimahu the cause of insecurity in Alibu? Oh, yeah, my question, sir.
Yes,
let's not deviate from that.
I don't know the cause of insecurity, and it is the duty of the government to settle it. I don't know it.
So here now, Magina talk at the government to settle lawyer. How is that? Saying make it sense at all?
It makes a lot of sense, madam.
No, it's not making any sense.
It makes a lot of sense. That's why we don't want to hear the truth in everywhere, even in Nigeria. Every time when we say the truth, because of the truth, we always divert from it.
They are alone now. The cause of insecurity, the cause of
no, I won't know me about moments on Nnamdi Kanu mụrụ ha niile first. Eleghị meaning no more.
The cause of insecurity,
including you.
They are the one. No. Nnamdi Kanu started ESN. Okay, that ESN all started mgbe ejidere ya, right? The ESN ekewa. Simon continue with Simon. Okay, so ndị otu Simon ebido na-egbu ndị mmadụ plus ndị ESN nke IPOB too, because gị nwa na-ekwu kịta ajụgo m gị si gị na in their oath ha kwuru na ha na snatch cars. Mụ na gị agala there before.
Madam Beauty, Ikem ga na-ekwu ihe ọkwanye nwa share gị voice message Nnamdi Kanu ka ị ga-esi gbuo mmadụ na ndị a ga-egbu. Ọkwanye nwa na-akọ maka ndị a ga-egbu na ndị a ga-egbu. Nnamdi Kanu ahụ ọshịa bụ ihe ha gbuo ọ na-abịazi sikwa na Simon Ekpa nke Nnamdi Kanu gburu mgbe nke ọ bụrụ ndị mmadụ ka o gbu
Exactly. Monday lichara na ndụ.
Nando.
Unu apụta ya na ihe ahụ.
ama m na agwago ngezi gị Michael na ndị a nọ ebe a, you don't know them.
Let me put it to you that he is lying. Mr. Michael Ejiofor is lying. At the cost of insecurity, because he got to that thing she did but for 3 days, not twice over here. He kept referencing it. You can't come up to solve something that you don't know. At the cost of
Madam,
insecurity, you just don't want to
sorry
say
to
it.
interrupt you. Don't say what you don't know. And don't put words into my mouth. And don't
I am saying
attribute
what I
something.
know.
And don't attribute something I don't know to me. Please, let us respect ourselves. Let us respect ourselves.
They will put it to you.
Sir, with all due respect, sir, I'm not disrespecting you. I'm just stating the facts. Happy good sentiment out of it. He said you are lying.
You are not getting facts because you don't know me and I don't know you. And you cannot
don't have to
classify
know
my
me.
life even without knowing me or without my very self telling you my life. You can't classify my life under probability.
No, I'm going by, sir, with all due respect, I'm going by what you came here. This is why you came here, insecurity. That was why you came here. We are talking about noise pollution. You kept talking about insecurity, Nichiraka, Soludo made something. And I'm asking you, based on what you said, that care the cause of insecurity. You can't come now to solution to what you don't know the cause of it.
That
It's a simple question.
It's now a bad omen. It's now a bad omen to demand arrangement of what is happening in our state.
To ask this guy a question. Just 2 minutes. Oga Mike, Ibim. How long can you go with IPOB? Hello, Oga?
That question is irrelevant.
Oh, because
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter
what
how
matters
long
is what
you
we are talking here now.
Huh?
What matters is what we are talking here now.
So what
we
are talking here
looking for
now
a solution to our problem.
I put it to you categorically, evidentially, indefensibly, that IPOB is the cause of insecurity in Alibo. I'm not minding what to tell you. And if you try to tell me that you don't know, I want to prove it to you that you yourself you know.
If IPOB is the insecurity in Alibo, I will not doubt you. I will not believe you. But the only thing is that let us find a solution to it. That's the only thing.
Solution to it is to delete all IPOB miscreants in Alibo. That is the solution.
If that is what we will do to get Alibo safe,
exactly. That's what they are doing.
Let that be.
That's what they are doing. But what you should stop doing is to stop inciting and riling people, naive people up with stories.
I'm not inciting anybody.
No,
I'm only saying.
You came here before and you tried to put a narrative that now somebody sentenced you. You go outside on your sentence for death. No man can open from the Christian. No, are you
not aware? Are you not aware that we have a religious crisis in Nigeria?
Forget the religious crisis.
Can you deny it?
I am religious crisis in Igbo.
Matter of Igbo. In Nigeria as a whole, are you not aware that we have religious crisis in Nigeria?
Yes, they have. But my interest my most interest is Alibo. Alibo is my most interest at the moment.
Then the problem of that Sonny shouldn't have come into our discussion.
No. It's a general Nigerian case. You are, from what I heard here, you are the one that brought in.
If it is Nigerian general place, let us face the reality. In Nigeria, we know we have religious crisis in Nigeria. And nobody will deny it. Anybody that denies it is a liar. We have it in Nigeria. So if we want to address it, let us address it equitably.
But wait, is that the problem we have in Alibo? The question.
When we come to Alibo, we discuss what could happen in Alibo. Let us not bring what is happening in North to Alibo.
That's what we're doing now. We are discussing Alibo now. We are discussing Alibo.
Okay. Let us focus on Alibo and say what is happening in Alibo.
I'm trying to tell you that you, Mr. Michael, you came here. I said that you are inciting people. You came here and you gave a narrative that some people are against you. And probably you want to push that narrative that people that were against you are the reason why we have insecurity in Igbo. They played a voice record for you here, a voice note for you here. Somebody saying that people should be killed, blah, blah, blah. They ask you if that is all right. You said yes. If somebody is trying to deny you what is your food or whatever, how you put it, and you were asked. So somebody opposing what you want as his own right is a reason for you to kill them. And the problem we have in Alibo is people agitating or camouflaging as agitators are the ones killing, maiming people. That is the problem we have in Alibo. There's nothing. Normally in every country, even in the best state, even in the United States of America, they still have armed robbers there. They still have criminals, pickpockets. It's everywhere in the world. But the kind of thing we have in Alibo, we know what is causing it.
I thank God you know all these things. But now, when you are telling me that I'm inciting people, it is an accusation that is very weighty.
Yes.
I don't incite anybody. I did not incite anybody.
You do.
But what will happen if only thing that will help us in an when we want to if we want to get ourselves fixed up, let us remove sentiment and let us remove family affair. Let us remove everything that will bring us into arguing for nothing. Because
you refuse to.
Anything let us stop accusing one another and let us find the solution.
What is accusation?
Instead of accusing one another.
If you're doing something wrong, it is my duty as an able person to tell it to your face. You are wrong. You're doing something evil. You understand?
Yeah, it is very good to say so. It is very good to say so, but not in a bad manner. It is very good to correct your brother. But when you want to correct your brother, correct him mannerly.
Mr. Michael, aggressive. You came here, it's interested in Igbo. And yes, okay. How can you say you are interested in Igbo when you don't know the cause of insecurity in Igbo land and you want the solution? Does that even make sense?
Madam, please. I don't know. You might be my senior, or maybe you are senior. But the only thing is this. I have never said those things were attributing to me. I've never
No, you said that you want the cause of insecurity in the land, right?
I ask, is it now a crime to ask how do we arrange the insecurity in our state?
It's not a crime. It's not a crime. It's not a crime.
Must it be my cause for the insecurity before we can arrange it? Or must I know the people that are causing it before we can arrange it? Let us be
so
sensible.
When we are solving that insecurity fear
Madam,
for a long time,
we are going too fast for this thing.
We are discussing this issue of insecurity here for a long time, giving solution, inviting people. We know who are the people causing it. But you on your own, you come here to tell us, no, it is not these people, they are doing it well, because they want something. Somebody's trying to avoid them from getting what they want to eat or what they want to make them free. So you are inciting
I never said so. I never said so. I never said so.
Okay, when they play the tape of Fernando, when they play the tape of
I told you recently. I told you recently that if IPOB is the cause of insecurity in Anambra State, let us rid of them.
But okay,
if it is Simon Eba that is the cause of insecurity in Anambra State, let us rid of them. I've never said that I've always told you people since we started this that I'm not for any of them.
Wait, Oga.
But you don't want to believe me.
I want to believe you, Oga. But from your actions, your word, I want to believe you, but your words is telling me not to believe you. When I made a statement condemning Nnamdi Kanu here, you came here, you say you want to cry because somebody is talking about his brother. He's talking about this, that. But that your brother is the one that is killing me. Is the one that is causing me this pain. And you tell me you want to cry because somebody, I'm telling you, this is the problem. And Ikenga played you a tape of somebody telling how people should be cut off their head. And you tell him that he has the right to do it. He's saying it because to those people that are stopping us from getting what we want. What are you doing then? They're telling you this is the thing that is causing the insecurity, and you're telling, yes, they're doing it right. But on the other hand, they're saying, no, you are not doing it that way. Come on, man. Yeah, man, be proud of what if you want them to stay. You say you want them to stay. Do you know where we stand? Don't tell me that what the man said is good, and that thing that he said that is killing people. They tell you this is what is killing the people. You say, no, the killing is bad, though, but what the man said is good. Come on, where is your stand? It doesn't make sense, brother. Thank you.
Do you see where I come with sentimental approach? That's what I say.
The host, do you know that audio you played, right? Eban Hosna and Wiki, Opu to bounty on Wiki. As a result of that bounty Opu to on Wiki went and killed a lot. That thing results to a lot of our Igbo people, no Igbo. A whole lot of people. Young
Is
man
it
to
the one
God,
that killed them? Because of his
that's your
statement?
matter.
So I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. I thank
And I
you.
don't want to go there.
And if we continue like this, that means we are not going to live here today. Um, Michael, you never see. Anyway, I say welcome on board. Always come because um, these people, you don't know them very well. The only thing that I will want
Madam, you are funny, eh? You are very
the,
funny.
It happened when I'm white chalk. I'm facing who again, sir.
No, you are very funny.
Leave the
Don't know
leave
them
the
very
woman
well.
alone. You are the
I
one
think
that is
you are
funny, Mr.
you
Michael.
are
You are the one that is very funny.
I God of all, he has some neighbor. Michael, Nam, agwa ebido ga-ebekwana akwa ebe na agwa on time. Because if you have to start that time, it's a give away. Imagine what will happen now. So you just have to stand and make a positive stand. To be honest, onwero ka m dey in support of anybody I say for any reason, for whatever reason. Si gbuo mmadụ, onwero nata, onwero also go there into an no yes. Abubum follower. Nande Kanu, but I stopped. And even you were stopped, bro, because Nande refused to distance himself and the organization he's reading from there. Those who are killing the police and the army and advertising it that they are doing it, that the whole world they are doing it with impunity. So away me when Simbao, I can continue because Amaromi Fena Gaga, Amaromo, you know exactly what's going on. So, my brother, ni follow Nandi. You don't need to made jogi putana wari. You go, you no, where be you need the raw putan. Obuni ne follow be kwoni he follow kai where mega accept. No, just to quote, they will give you will receive the balbos. It's not all of us. You are in a follow boom ban was yeah, one every day they are giving it to me. Any day Pataketa who about my friends indoors. Because when my friends, the doors are my friend. The doors are my friend. These people. And I talk about but it's just the truth. The only thing my support or anybody threatening others because you don't believe in what they believe. That's the only thing manamo I don't in support. So, my brother, you can believe in the restoration of Biafra, but not in a violent way. And you will never take law into your hands. And you will never incite anything that will bring, a kind of insecurity. Because very soon, Nigerian government, people say, Now, Nigerian government will come after your bank account. They thought I was joking. Today, what is happening? The same way can now, all of you know online, they instigate and supporting criminals and supporting terrorists. The government will come after you people one after the other. You better repent. Don't say, hey, maybe I can't stop. It's too late to stop. No, you can quit. Make a U-turn. Make a U-turn now. It is your right to say Biafra. Nobody will stop you because where anybody now stop onye Yoruba isi Oduduwa. Onwere anybody na stop onye Hausa isi Arewa. Onwere onye na stop ndị Fulani isi nke ha. Amamihe a na-akpọ ha. Ọkwa ha nwa bụ Arewa. Amam nke a na-akpọ ha. So, it is your right. But in Ekwe, don't use it to disturb the peace of the country or the sovereignty of the country because it is against the law and the law will come after you. One thing about Ndana online na-ekwugheri amana na echena na aya ejide mu ebe ọbụla ị nọ ife abụ all the very easy. If a Nigerian government we need they will get to your provider. Eje to your internet provider. Wepụtara ha your IP abịa ebe ị nọ bịa nwụrụ ya. All the very easy. Nigerian government they can trace to Ethiopia or move from Ethiopia. Hamano move go from Ethiopia. Hamano mbo bata Kenya. Happy out. Tap into his communication. Malum bo de malum bo ji we be airport jetcheri to show you that nothing they can do. Some of you ne Simon. You people don't know what happened. If a Nigerian government manifest, how make it go to show na Finnish government not through Simon a passport, yeah, Finnish passport over. And every Thursday or I think Thursday or Wednesday, Oje na Lati just sign no. In fact, I beg you for once a year. Some of you tell me, but that was what happened. Nigerian government, Abrozu, like they told you, they are too much. Too much. Each and security, you are deceiving yourself. Nigeria, when it comes to that Nigeria, if I book one blessed country, well, all the intelligent, a weapon, all bad leaders, and Nigeria is so now the world best. If they want to catch you, or where anywhere you hide, unless you can hide, you not use anything like internet around you. Even computer mado deganako. Computer mado deganako. Anywhere possibility na where matter Nigeria is too much. Man, people need deceive you. Or just like into a Nigeria army cannot do anything. Onye who told you? Ndahocha n'ọkụ. Poputa ha aka ha fia. Onye army amago la before. Mother they can't do anything, you can't defeat them. Mubi can say no kwase. Me saying I'm supporting the army. I'm telling you the truth. Because I I'm not telling you because the hate I'm the truth. Okay. Any phenomenon is it also hit okwa Nigeria army pụtara gentle ha agbakpo jezuo zipụta ụmụaka ma mmadụ na-egbugoro ebe a ka maka na ha post here. How many people? If I made a post here na S, but I'm post where now, they will shut my distance down. If you will pussy post, mmadụ pụta ọ na-deceive gị, you can defeat the army. How can you defeat Nigeria army? How can you defeat them? You know, have been there. They say, don't mind, don't mind them to come and join you people. Gwagodo nyan, ọkwa ụmụ mmadụ ka atụtụrụ na agbawucha. Ndami Biawasi, go and face them. You can defeat them. How can you defeat them? Ima the range, ima the Ebendami Gano to fire you. Ima Ebehani use. So munem get sense. Stop pony phone the online. Your bone no good online. Tony here they if you my bony here restore your Biafra. It is your right. But if you fabon put a zoo on a sink one on a see president Benkawa in a body governor. Look, Mbosiaga Batakaka. Mbosiaga